but there's not going to be any problems if this is going to be the backbone and the infrastructure of the financial system. Like, it can't go down. It can't be like Solana. There have been times in the past 6 months where the XRPL has paused for 5-10 minutes. Okay. That's the thing, but it didn't go down, right? I would rather something pause, make sure everything's good, and then work itself out rather than collapse on itself and shut off and have to restart and do all the stuff on the back end, right? So anyway, all that to say, the most trialed, tested network, period, hands down, that's not ever had any issues, is the XRPL. And that's the one reason that I think banks will end up inevitably going with that blockchain over the other ones. You could trial, there's a few people that talk about Chainlink being used in that capacity. Cool. Yeah. As an Oracle, moving things on chain, cross chain, interoperability protocol. Cool. I'm good with that. I think it's data and moving things into smart contracts. Don't think it's going to be used for settlement. I actually broke that down in a video here on the YouTube channel if you want to check that out, along with HBAR and XRP. I think that's how Swift positions it and utilizes 3 different networks, because we have formal partnerships with both HBAR and Chainlink. There's nothing formal with the XRPL, but there's been a lot of times where the head of Swift has been on stage, 3 separate times with Brad Garlinghouse, and they've had an exchange that alluded to that. So, I'm not spitting untruths here, just speculating on some things based on events that have transpired. And this person says, will Swift choose more than one? I think they will. I think Swift will use multiple blockchains to be as progressive as possible and allow for interoperability, right? So if you got Chainlink that allows for interoperability between multiple blockchains and for porting data into smart contracts around stablecoins and transactions, need that. Hedera allows for really secure transmission of data on the back end and storage of that data in between counterparties, segmented and siloed. But to settle those transactions at scale, highly confident it's going to be XRP. And that may be through Corda.